Okay, so in this video what I'm going to be showing is how to connect to a TSC3 data collector and to then pull the site data from that data collector to a laptop, compress those files and get them ready to email to someone in the case that they would like to have those files for them. So what I have done ahead of time is I have connected my TSC3 data collector to my computer using a USB to micro USB cable plugged in to the bottom of the data collector to the port that is to the left of the power port where you plug it in to charge it. Now when I open up File Explorer, you will notice that in my files that I have here, under my computer, here's my C drive, any other drives I may have, but I do have one that comes in as Trimble Navigation Limited TSC3. So this is the data collector, and this is what my computer recognizes it as once I have connected to it. Now inside that TSC3 it does show the hard drive. So once I click on that hard drive, it opens up and it shows me what is inside that TSC3 itself. So there are some application data, there's the My Documents folder, programs, so this is everything that's inside it. We are accessing the hard drive of this TSC3, much the same that we do a hard drive inside of our computer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open another instance of Windows Explorer, okay, and I'm going to open that on just to the right of this. So I've got one on half of my screen and the other on the other half. And I'm just going to open up, like my Documents folder. And inside my Documents is where I'm going to copy and paste this data outside of my data collector. And actually what I'll do, now I'll just leave it right there. So the data I'm going to look for is going to be inside, of course, the hard drive of that data collector under this Trimble SCS 900 data. Now inside that I'm going to have all the different jobs or sites that I have had this data collector on. Okay, so for instance I have this training road, and if I open it up I've got a site calibration in here. I've got an XML document that makes references to things that happen inside this site. I have a task log showing, what all I have done inside this site. I have a design folder and a work order folder. So this is everything for that site. So it is this training road folder. So I'm going to go back and go up one folder structure again. But let's say that that is the site that I would like to take and send to somebody, for instance. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on this entire site. I'm going to say that I want to copy this. Then I'm going to go over here into my documents, or I might even, for the sake of doing this, I'll just put it on my desktop. And I'm going to come over into my desktop. I will right click and say that I want to paste it. And so this training road site has now been transferred from my data collector over to the desktop on my laptop. So here is this folder, which is my training road. So that is the entire site. Everything for that site is inside that site folder. Now what I can do is I can right click on that folder. Okay, I'm going to get a list of different options of things I can do here. Now one of them is I can send it to, and I have options inside send to. So one of the options inside send things to is I can send it to a compressed or zipped folder. What compressing does is it takes all the files, packs them up into this nice little package, and takes the whole folder, makes it into a nice little package, and then I have one file, because when you go to email something to someone, you cannot send them a folder and the contents of the folder. You can send them the individual contents of the folders, but you cannot send them that whole folder. But in the case of wanting to send this entire site, I want the whole folder, so I'm going to say I want to compress that into a zipped folder. So once I hit that to compress it, send it to a compressed, here is the original file. Then down here is the zipped or the compressed file, and I can see that this is 47 kilobytes. once I've compressed it. Now on my computer, if I open that, it's going to open and show me that, okay, I have a folder which is named the site, Training Road, and then it shows me everything that's inside that site. So I still have those contents of what was inside that site. The entire site is all inside this zipped folder, which is named the same as the folder for my site. So now if I need to send this to someone, for instance, I can right click on it, send to, and tell it that I want to send it to a mail recipient. It will open up my default mail client, and then I will have a screen come up where, okay, there is my zipped folder ready to go. All I have to do is type in the email address of whoever I'd like to send it to. Okay, and then once I hit send, it's going to send that whole folder across that has the entire contents of the site. Now, if for some reason this does not work, you can always get a hold of me. You can reach me, and we can find another way to do this. But providing your TSC3 will connect to your computer with a USB cable, this is probably the simplest and easiest way to do it. If you have further questions, you can always contact me, Clayton Phillips. My email address is cphillips, C as in cow, P as in Paul, H as in Henry, I as in Igor, L as in Larry, L as in Larry, I as in Igor, P as in Paul, S as in Sam, at SciTech, SITECH, the word Rocky, ROCKY, MTN.com. And just to make it a little easier, I'll just put it on the screen. So it is C Phillips at SciTech Rocky MTN.com, and a phone number you can reach me at is 303-739-3010. Again, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me, and I appreciate your time. Thank you.